Hey guys, what's going on? This is Mono Blue Braaaiiins in Standard. So this is sweet. We got our Braaaiiins. We don't have a lot of draw, but we're going to hope we can draw into those. So let's see what we get. You only need one Braaaiin. We'll see how this goes. Island go. Next turn we'll play our Braaaiin, unless we can draw and anticipate. Maybe. Saffron was talking about playing anticipates on turn 3. Alright, so we got an Oath of Nissa. Not really sure what we're playing against yet. We'll see, I guess, when we get a revealed card. Endless One. Looks like we're playing against that Hardened Scales deck. That doesn't have Hardened Scales anymore. Part the Water Veil. Alright, so let's just brain. Opponent's going, what's going on? Unless they're a fan of Goldfish, then they know exactly what's going on. So I may use Disperse as a removal spell in this matchup. It'll probably go away after game 1. Is our opponent going to Endless One for 2? Or Endless One for, yeah, Endless One for 2. Looks like it. That's fine. Totally cool. So now we're in a really awkward spot. To where we can cast pieces of the puzzle. I think we're just going to wait, and we'll just disperse Endless One here. We'll bounce them back depending on what they play. And we'll put a counter on our Braaaiin in the jar. Alright. Bounce him. Let him play it again. Endless One for 3, which is totally fine. Nope, this is Pilgrimage. That's cool. Go ahead and put a counter on Braaaiin in the jar. And let's end the turn. Wow, we really need a land. This is kind of hurting. It's really kind of hurting. Let's just pass the turn. Yep, that's fine. See what he decides to do next. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So he's going to get a forest. Nothing. Let's go ahead and put a counter on our Braaaiin. Wow. Okay. Let's pass the turn. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to put a counter on our Braaaiin in the jar, cast pieces of the puzzle. Actually, let's do that now pre-combat. Cast pieces of the puzzle. Yo. So you can put up to 2. So let's grab a Rise from the Tides and a Pour Over the Pages. Now let's cast Grip of the Royal for its Surge cost. Tap down Endless One. Draw a card. It's a land, that's great. Let him attack with Nissa. Put this Rise from the Tides back there because it's part of our combo. Something we can do next turn is cast our Engulf the Shore for 1. Mage Ring Network. It's going to play our island. I don't think we can do anything. I mean, we could cast our Engulf the Shore. Right now, but I don't think that's good. Let's just one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we can bounce that Nissa in response to her transformation trigger going on the stack. Yeah. So let's put a counter on Brain. Cast Engulf the Shore. We'll bounce all the creatures. And I don't think he gets Nissa Planeswalker, if this works out correctly. Yeah, he doesn't. Cool. So now if he decides to play a huge Endless One, we can just tap it down. Nope, it's gonna play Nissa. That's fine. So we only have 6 instances of sorceries. Really not getting a lot of draw spells this game. That kind of hurt us a little bit. Endless One with 4, that's fine. Tap down the Endless One for next turn. Get an island. Play island. Pass the turn. So we're going to cast Pour Over the Pages on our opponent's end step with Brain, and then I don't know what the plan is. I probably should have played a Pieces of the Puzzle there on that turn. That's okay. This is Pilgrimage. So essentially our goal is to just find our Partha Water Veils and eventually just time walk to get our zombies. Cast Pour Over the Pages. Untap. Discard Brain. We should have discarded Nagging Thoughts. That's a misplay on my part. Should have discarded Nagging Thoughts, and then that's alright. Okay. So we're at 6 lands. Let's Nagging Thoughts. We'll part the Water Bill into our hand. Then we'll cast Nagging Thoughts. And we'll just go ahead and cast another Nagging Thoughts. Island into the hand. Pass the turn. So you want to save that Brain in the Jar thing. What an ass. That guy's a dickhead. So I'll see you again in a second.